Hello everybody, and welcome back to another KTaNE module tutorial. Today we're taking a look at the pair of alphabetical and reverse alphabetical order. These are what the modules look like. This is alphabetical order, and this is reverse alphabetical order. I will be showing two examples, an example of the module on its own, and an example of the module with other instances of the module on the BOM, because these modules interact with copies of themselves. So if you just have the module on its own like this is alphabetical, this is reverse. Reverse is always upside down. For alphabetical order, all you have to do is press the 5 buttons in alphabetical order. So in this case, our first word would be begging, because it starts with BE, then broccoli, because it starts with BR, then ceased, which is Charlie Echo, then realize, Romeo Echo, and then waiter, Whiskey Alpha. Note that these modules do not interact with each other, only same instances of themselves. So alphabetical would react to other alphabeticals, and reverse would link to other reverse alphabeticals. So for reverse alphabetical, it's the exact opposite of regular alphabetical. Instead of pressing them in alphabetical order, you're pressing them in reverse alphabetical order. So we would press Sierra Echo for service, Romeo Uniform for runic, Papa Oscar for portray, then Charlie Hotel for chrome, and Bravo India for birth. And that's the modules on their own. They're not really very exciting on their own. It's just pressing 5 buttons in alphabetical order. But here's where the fun part comes in. Now we have 3 of each. So now we can see them linking and how that would work. So when there's multiple, I usually like to write down all of the words between all of them. So painted, crashing, crab, slime, rice, purity, suburb, oven, anime, prop, and improper, upkeep, spatial, quietly, need to expand this a little bit, and need. And so, essentially what these 3 modules are doing when they're together is taking this entire list and sorting it alphabetically, and that's what you have to press. So, in this case, out of the 3 modules, the first word that you would press in alphabetical order on all 3 of them is anime. Next would be, there's no words that start with Bravo, so Charlie. Crab comes before crashing, so you would press crab, and then crashing. And there's no Delta, no Echo, no Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India. Improper would be next. Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November would be need. And Oscar would be oven. Then Papa would be painted, prop, and purity. And Q would be quietly. And then at this point, we can just look at the modules. We have R for rice. S is slime. And once you press all 5 words on one of the modules, it will solve that module regardless of the states of the other modules. The only thing the linking does is change the solving process of all 3 modules. They still solve the same once all 5 of the buttons are pressed. So we press spatial, suburb solves the second one, and upkeep solves the third one. For reverse alphabetical, it's the same thing, except now we're pressing them reverse alphabetically. So we have mounted, swoop, awful, Quebec, bitten, jumble, sixpence, risky, grandule, ordeal, daft, rivers, event, drill, and intact. So now we're just going in reverse. So Zulu, no. Yankee. X-ray. Whiskey. Victor. Uniform. Tango. Sierra. So we start by pressing swoop. And then sixpence. Then R. For rivers and then risky. Because Victor comes after Sierra. And then Q for Quebec. P. O. Ordeal. And we can probably just look at the modules at this point. So we have mounted. Then jumble. Then intact. Then granule. Solves that module. It's the same as alphabetical. Then event, drill, daft, bitten, and awful. And that's the module. Yeah. It's much more interesting when you have multiple because of the linking, but otherwise, very simple mod. Not much to explain. And as you can see, all the manuals do is just tell you that across all instances of it, you press them in alphabetical order. That's it. And no, they don't link across multiple bombs because that would be I don't know how you'd be able to do that. So, anyway, have a good day. Thanks for watching.